What's up, guys? Murphy Firearms Training here. We're out on our range. Again, we've got a lot of acreage. We've got everything in place to be safe. YouTube needs to know that because otherwise they don't like our videos. So I have got a special gun today. We're going to zoom in real close and show this one off. This is a gun I thoroughly enjoy. This is a Ruger Super Red Hawk Alaskan. Okay, so I'll show you the barrel markings here. I'll turn it around and not point it at me. Ruger Super Red Hawk Alaskan, and it is chambered in 454 casull and 45 Colt. This gun is really cool. You can spot it compared to the other chamberings in this gun because the cylinder, come on in close again, the cylinder on the 454 is not fluted. The 44 mag and the 480 Ruger are fluted. This one is not fluted because they needed the extra meat for this cartridge. This cartridge operates at 65,000 PSI. It's a really cool cartridge. It's always on the most vicious recoil list when you see handgun recoil videos. So this is my carry ammo. So I couldn't find what I wanted in carry ammo. I wanted this bullet, and if you look at this massive hollow point, this is a Barnes XPB. It is an all copper 250 grain bullet, and I wanted this bullet in a carry load, and I couldn't find it. And so I took the time to develop a load, and so this is the load I developed. It is at the bottom end of the 454 casull. And I've actually taken several deer with this load using a lever action 454 casull rifle. And it is quite effective. However, that is a 16-inch barrel lever action rifle. This is a 2.5-inch revolver. And so I wanted to chronograph these and do a water jug test on these and see, do they expand in water jugs like they do in deer? Now, in a white-tailed deer, this will expand to full expansion, go through the deer, and keep going. It gives a wonderful exit wound. So, I've got my chronograph set up. I've got 5 rounds, and I'm going to chronograph 5 rounds and see how they come out. Again, for your 454 load data, you've got a spectrum low to high. These are at the low end of 454 casull. So they're not max loads. The recoil is a little more manageable. They're still hot. And we're going to see how they do. So let me load up. We're going to fire through the chronograph, let you guys see the recoil, possibly the fireball that comes from these. And I will read off the chronograph readings from this little 2.5-inch barrel as we go. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right. Here we go. Shot number 1, 454. 57. Woo! $12.03. 12.09. 12.09. That usually means it didn't read correctly. And one more. 12.41. So, we will tally those results. I'll throw out that second 12.09 because that 12.09, typically, when you get the same reading twice in a row, what that means is you had an error in your reading. For some reason, it didn't quite go over the camera, or who knows what with chronographs, you know. So anyway, but definitely north of 1200. Similar velocities to a snub-nose 357 Magnum with light ammo. So that's a lot of velocity for a 250 grain bullet out of a snub-nose. Is it enough to expand? I don't know. So we're going to set up some water jugs. We'll come right back and we'll shoot them for you.
Yeah.
All right, guys. We're loaded up. 1 round. Water jugs down range. Go ahead and focus in on those. Let's see what this thing does to them. You ready?
Yep.
Zoomed in?
Yep.
All right, here we go. Big splash, I'll bet. Woo-hoo-hoo! That had an effect. What do you think?
Yeah.
All right, let's go down and take a look. So here's the first jug. Definitely had a hydraulic effect. This thing just exploded. I mean, it just obliterated it. There's my entrance wound. I was aiming a little high because we're at an angle. I was kind of hoping to angle these down. So there's the first one. There's the second one. Again, you know, obliterated. Here's our third one. Entrance wound here, exit wound here. So through 3 with no problem. 4 went in here. Nice big entrance wound and exit wound here. So that's 4. There's our 5th one. Entrance wound here. No exit wound. And I see a bullet. And I'm excited because I think this thing expanded. And that's kind of what I'm looking for is, will this load, this what I like to call a manageable recoil 454, expand with a 2.5-inch barrel? And the answer is yeah. Now, did it peel back, you know, ideally? Nah, but that's a pretty big bullet. That's a 45 caliber with a great big old hollow point, and I would venture to say that that thing's measuring out somewhere around 3/4 of an inch. I will do a follow-up video, and I will do a weight retention and a measurement with this. But it's kind of cool too, because you can see the grooves. If you zoom in, you can see the grooves from the pistol. Isn't that cool? I think that's really cool. So anyway, you did. Let me get down here level with the table and just kind of get this uneven expansion. So you see that this side here expanded very well. This side didn't peel all the way back, but did expand. You know, I'm pretty happy with that. And we penetrated 5 into the 5th water jug, which is deeper than a 357 Magnum 125 grain, or a 9mm 115 grain or 124 grain will penetrate. So, you know, 5 jugs is a lot of penetration for a snub nose revolver. I'm pretty happy with that. I wouldn't feel undermatched against anything, including a grizzly bear, with that ammo. So pretty cool. May try to do another one just to see if we get consistent expansion with this. I don't have enough water jugs to do 5 or 6 today, but would be really interested to see, you know, can we get, you know, 5 or 6 of these and every one of them expands this well or better. So anyway, hope you enjoyed that. That's an interesting thing, and I will publish the velocities, the average velocity, the standard deviation, and I'll also publish my recipe for this load. I will publish all of that in the description, so check out the description of the video. Appreciate your support, guys. Please like and subscribe. Thanks.